God is great, baby. Count them blessings, man. You got so many blessings. If you just wake up and start counting them, you might have a good day. What up, whores? How y'all doing, man? April 1st, April Fool's Day. I gotta look up what pagan holiday we're celebrating today. But before I look that up and go into that bullshit, I had something on my mind real quick when I woke up. Now, I'm not just talking about like a boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 or boyfriend, boyfriend. I'm talking about any relationship in general. This can be with your mom, your dad, your siblings, your significant other, your friends, shit, your fucking pet, if it really came down to it. But what I'm going to talk about is when you realize you're the only one trying. Like, because we all know in relationships, it takes two. You know what I'm saying? It takes two to tango type shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people will run themselves to the ground, man, and deplete every fucking resource they have trying to either help somebody or fuck with somebody. Now, it's nothing wrong with going out your way to do something for somebody or if you care about somebody, but you have to realize when you're the only one trying to do something. You know, like, say you like somebody, you keep trying to take them out. Like, oh, hey, let's go out. Oh, let's go out. And they're like, yeah, but things never really work out. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, so I ain't talking about that. But when you realize you're the only one, because really in a man's sense, you're the only one chasing. You know what I'm saying? You're the only one chasing. If the significant other or your girl or whatever isn't showing the same energy back, isn't reciprocating anything you're giving back, you're probably the only one trying. And they're probably not as interested in what you're doing or what you want to do as you are. You know, maybe you want a relationship. Maybe you want to date somebody or whatever. Maybe you want to get to know people more. Maybe you want to just level with people and understand people's minds. But a lot of people don't want to try. You know what I'm saying? So you have to realize when you're trying and when the other person's not. Because you'll waste a lot of time and a lot of energy, bro. Because, like I said, it takes two in every type of relationship. So when you are the only one trying to take care of a motherfucker, you're the only one who's actually trying to be there for a motherfucker. You're the only one who shows up. But whenever something needs to be done for you, nothing's done. You got to realize that you're the only one trying. Because a lot of us are in a lot of relationships like that. Friendships, familyships, fucking relationships, where you're the only one doing something. It's like you could be in a relationship and only you plan dates. The other person don't want to do shit ever. Never buy you anything. They just sit there and soak up whatever you do for them. Now, if you got a motherfucker who just never's thinking about you ever, just never thinking about you, only doing shit for themselves, but yet accepting everything you do for them, but won't do anything for you. There's a lot of people out there like that, man. There's a lot of us out there that's going through that. You probably in a friendship where you always looking out for your niggas, but your niggas never looking out for you. So you the only one trying. You always trying to talk to this female or talk to this dude, but they don't fucking really give you that energy back. You're the only one trying. Now, they might not be interested, so you gotta notice that too. You know, a lot of people aren't interested in what you're interested in. A lot of people will fake that shit. Like, a lot of niggas lie to women about what they like, what they do, and who they are. You know? So, me as a man, I like to think a woman wouldn't be on no bullshit, but a lot of women be on bullshit. Trust me. But once you realize you're the only one trying, you gotta move around. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find somebody who will fill your cup the way you fill somebody else's cup. Because if you're just constantly filling up cups, trying to, you know, make sure everybody cool, chasing everybody, making sure everybody right, your cup's gonna be empty. You ain't gonna have nothing to pour into anything else. So you need to find somebody who can pour into your cup just as equal as you pour into theirs. Because there's a lot of people out here in relationships, friendships, fucking situationships, and they're the only one trying. They're the only one buying shit. They're the only one taking the initiative to fucking go do something. They're the only ones who hits you up first. Like, think about that. A lot of people be trying to talk to people, to know them and date them and be in relationships, but it's like, you gotta realize when you're just chasing. Cause bro, I had to realize that. It's like, bro, I'm a cool dude. I'm not much of a chaser, but I will try to like, I'll initiate. You know what I'm saying? I'll start the conversation. I'll always make sure everybody's alright. I'm always texting people, always making sure people straight, making sure they good. But imagine how many messages and texts I get first. Not a lot. You know, it's a lot of people that you deal with that you could say you fuck with and that you care about, but who's hitting you up asking about how you're doing? You're the only one trying. If you find yourself always checking on people, always making sure everybody good, always wanting everybody to be straight, always helping, always making sure that your hand is in somebody's like situation to make them better, but no one's ever trying to help you get better, you're the only one trying. You need to find people and surround yourself with people who are willing to try as much as you are. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't try for shit. A lot of motherfuckers don't even try for themselves. So what makes you think they're going to try for you? You know? And a lot of times y'all niggas be chasing these females, and I feel it. Some of these women are very beautiful. But bro, if she not hollering at you first, after a while, she ain't interested. I ain't gonna lie. And that's just my logic on it. Because if we're talking and we say we like each other, or we don't even like each other yet, we just cool, there's no fucking way that I'm the only one asking how you're doing. There's a lot of you niggas out there, about 15 bitches you trying to talk to, and you talking to all of them for sure. You might even fucked a couple of them, but none of them give a fuck about how you're actually doing. So you probably tricking, you know what I'm saying, spending time, wasting all kind of gas, just to do something with this person that don't really give a fuck about you. Because you're the only one trying. Crazy. And that shit sucks when you realize it. Hey, damn, you don't really even give a fuck. I'm the one that gives a fuck, but you don't give a fuck. That shit hurts, especially if y'all already been talking. You know what I'm saying? And then you realize, like, oh, like, you won't take that first step. You won't take that first step. And at that point, I gotta kick rocks. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Because ain't no fucking way I'm finna be trying. Because I try hard. I'm balls to the wall when it comes to trying. So when I see a motherfucker who don't give a fuck, and I care, nah, we ain't doing that. I don't do all that. I can't be the only one trying, you know. I got a big heart. I love really deep, and God is so great. But I'm not finna just be pouring into your cup until my cup's empty, and then you cup and go somewhere else. Just saying. Find out who you're trying too hard with. Back up a little bit, see how they react. See who hits you up first. Who's been hitting you up first? Who have you been chasing and they don't even think about you like that? Time to cut people off, man. It's time to cut people off. I'm telling you, a lot of us are just holding on to people in relationships like baggage for nothing. Like, the motherfucker not even really that important if you think about it. If you really think about it, they're not even that important. They're not important because it's not important to them to check on you, so why are they important to you? They don't give a fuck about you. Just think about it for a second. Just think about it. How many people are you trying with and they're trying back? How many people are you trying with and ain't doing shit? A lot, I bet. Think about it. God is great, count them blessings, man. One of them businesses, God gonna put it all in front of you. God gonna put it all in front of you, but you gotta decide what you wanna do with it. If you're the only one trying, you're probably gonna be the only one dying. Cause that means you're the only one doing something. If ain't nobody else doing nothing, everybody's sitting back. You're the only one working hard. If you're the only one trying, you're gonna be the only one dying. Because my thing is this: if we both try, we both die together. Does that mean we both went hard, we gave it our all, and it became what it became? But when one person is trying, oh, that shit is fucking terrible. Especially when it's you. Imagine who you've done that to. Imagine who you've just accepted all this great shit from and treated them like shit. Imagine that. Now think if you're doing that to somebody. Count them blessings, bitch. Count them fucking blessings, man.